Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm doing things a little different today. I didn't go through the whole sequence where I show making my matcha. I wanted to kind of change it up, but I have my cup of genmaicha as per usual. I have some matcha going, just gonna give it a nice little whisk, and then we are good to take our matcha shot. If you know me, you know it's like a daily, it's part of my daily routine to do a matcha shot. So let's do it together this time. I have my little cup, like that. I like to make sure I really get all of it because matcha is not cheap. So I'm gonna grab a little more water. Yeah, and I just like to kind of go around the bowl and make sure I'm really catching all of the residue because I don't want to let any of it go to waste. And then, ta-da! I have it in my cute little espresso cup. I have my water nearby so I have something to chase it with, because this strong concentrated matcha, it doesn't taste great. For me, I feel like I always make a face when I drink it, but also I really don't want to drink a full cup either. So for me, I've just found that this is the perfect method to get my matcha in every day because it's good for your skin, which you can't tell right now because I'm breaking out like crazy. It's loaded with antioxidants. It's just really a healthy habit. So I need to get my matcha in. This is how I do it. So let's go ahead and take this shot together. Ready? Perfect. Just want to get that last little bit. That wasn't so bad actually. I made a huge error that I would warn you guys not to make by buying culinary quality matcha instead of the ceremonial grade or a nice one. I honestly bought this trying to cut corners and save money, but it's really not good. So I wouldn't recommend buying the culinary grade. I just literally bought the cheapest one I could find at our Korean grocery store. And you get what you pay for with matcha. So if you want a really beautiful, bright green matcha with those amazing, deep, grassy notes, you definitely want to go for something nicer quality. I found a nice one at Whole Foods actually, but I finished it. It's by Reishi. It's everyday matcha, organic, single origin, and it was really, really good. I enjoyed this one a lot. This one, not so much. It just doesn't taste as good. It's not as bright and beautiful, especially if you like to take photos of your tea. Definitely invest in a nicer one. It costs a little more, but it's well worth it. So I have a ton to do. If you are a regular here, you know that I'm moving soon. So I have a really busy day ahead of me. I gotta eat my breakfast and drink my genmaicha, but I'll catch up with you guys on my next cup of tea. All right, so it probably looks like I haven't moved, but I promise I have. I did a bunch of stuff already. Did my exercise, did a little more packing and things like that. I'm on to my next cup. This is David's Tea's Toasted Walnut. And it's so good. It was one of my first favorite teas from David's Tea. And I got it in a trade when I traded some of my tea tins. The lady I traded with sent me some toasted walnut. And when I first started working at David's Tea and I bought this tin, this silver tin with these colored leaves on it, I actually, when I first bought this, I filled it with toasted walnut. And then since then, I filled it with other things once I ran out. But it has toasted walnut back in it. So I feel like it's kind of come full circle. This one's really good. I can't read all the ingredients here, but it is a green tea, of course, my favorite. And it has nut brittle, coconut, walnuts. It's just really I've never had anything before that tastes like this. It's just it's so good. It's something I used to really crave. I remember when I worked there, I had just started and it was my birthday, and I went on my birthday to get a cup of this. It's a tea with a special place in my heart. So I'm just kind of getting back into my routines. Last week, my parents went away to go visit my grandpa, check out his new place in Florida. So they were gone the whole week, and I took the week to basically clean out my old room and some of my things that have been there since I moved out like 4 years ago. So it was definitely like about time I did that. We are having a garage sale at our new house, so we're bringing things over and everything is crazy right now. So we were like transporting things all week from my parents' house to our new house, and we were sleeping at my parents' house, so I feel like we haven't been at our apartment, and I'm just kind of settling back into my routines because I exercised because I was like moving heavy things and working nonstop on clearing things out, but I didn't actually do like my exercises like I do when I'm here at home. So it feels good to get back into it. Things are going really well with our new house. It's painted completely, that's all done. We switched around the things in the kitchen that I talked about in my like initial house tour video. And basically, once we have like blinds put on the windows, we can start getting ready to actually move in. Our lease here isn't up until July, but I mean, we're kind of eager to go. Not that we don't love it here, it's just, I feel like we're just over apartment life and then spending the week at my parents' house in the suburbs where everything is like completely quiet. All you hear are birds chirping, and it's just like a normal amount of people living in one space. Whereas like in an apartment, we're all stacked on top of each other and across the hall from each other, and like it's just, there's a lot of energies, a lot of noise. So we're really excited to kind of find the middle ground of that and move into our new townhouse. My grandparents were never really able to hear anybody neighbor-wise. I think the only issue they ever had were when kids lived above them. Sometimes they'd hear like the little feetsies, and once they did like flood the bathroom, so like water came through. Right now, just a grown-up couple lives up there, so perfect. But yeah, we're eager to go. I'm eager to have this garage sale. Our garage is full of stuff right now, and like I wish the time would go by faster so we can get it all out. But everything is going really well. Our closing date is June 15th, so it'll be like officially ours soon, and everything is gonna change, and it's so great. I'm going to be seeing my best friend in a couple of days, and she is a hair stylist, and she's gonna be doing my hair. I'm gonna get my hair done for the first time since before the pandemic, so it's been quite a while, and I'm cutting quite a bit off. I want to go, I'm hoping I'll have the courage to go like to my shoulder. I just think it's time for a new look. I've looked the same, give or take, for the last like 3 years. I dyed my hair like this auburn color for the first time when I was preparing for the wedding, and my hair's been long, even longer than that. When Gerald and I first met, I had very short hair, like really short. So he doesn't mind if I cut my hair short, which even if he did, like, you know, it's my hair, but like I've had a lot of encouragement from my family and friends and husband to just go for it. So with the summer, with doing like a bunch of swimming, I'm really looking forward to having something a little easier to manage and something that will require less product, because I like run through shampoo like it's nothing. So I hope that'll be a little better. And I'm gonna just get it colored like so my ends match my roots. So I'm gonna look pretty different, I guess, in my next video. And then shortly after that, my surroundings are gonna change. So just everything is gonna be different. And it does feel pretty weird because we're coming out of a time where we really haven't been able to set any new goals for a year because we just didn't know what the next month or the next year or anything was really gonna look like with the pandemic. It really is interesting, like, whether or not we were ready to set goals, like they're coming for us. Like it was time for us to move. My grandpa made his big move. His house became available and we're going. And I'm excited to have like a fresh new start, like I guess symbolically and physically, like with new house, new hair. And it's a new time. I'm gonna be able to start thinking about my goals again and thinking about what it is I want to do. Because now we've moved past the just keep everyone safe aspect. That's sort of a little update where my life is. I really want to have an iced espresso, so I'm gonna call my mom back because she called while I was talking here. I'm gonna give her a call back, probably drink my tea. I might even make my espresso like while I still have this tea because it's still pretty hot. So I'm gonna at some point make an iced espresso and we will go from there. Lighting is so weird because the sun is like shining right at me. I decided I didn't really want a espresso today, so I'm having a LaCroix while I do some like cleaning and moving things around. I've never tried this. This is the limoncello flavor. So let's see how it is. Oh wow, that's really good. My husband's gonna love this. It definitely has like a lemon and a vanilla flavor, like it's not just lemon, because I thought like it would probably just taste like lemon. And Gerald asked me like, what's limoncello? And I know it's like, I've had it before a long time ago. It's like an Italian alcohol and it's like a kind of creamy lemon flavor and it's really good, but I don't drink alcohol now. But I saw that the limoncello was on sale on the Target Circle or something, so it is so good. It seriously tastes like a lemon candy or something. Ooh, you know what I saw on TikTok that I really want to try? I feel like the trends come and go so fast that like today is Monday while I'm filming this. By Sunday when I post this trend will probably be obsolete, but I've seen them making like this creamy lemonade where you use sweetened condensed milk and I think just like you squeeze lemons, like you mix it up really good and you top it with sparkling water. If I made that and used this, oh my god, that would be so good. And I love like LaCroix. I know it's so like basic, but it's so cute, isn't it? Like when I go for like the brand LaCroix, not just like bubbly, I'm like so excited. But look at that cute lemon with the little flowers on the packaging. I don't know why, there's such a like 90s vibe about it to me. So for me, I love it. I'm gonna do just a couple more things in here. I've got a lot done today, and then I'm going to cook dinner, and then I think we're gonna head to the new house just to bring a couple things over and organize the garage some more because it looks crazy in there right now. I'm not sure I'll drink anything else. I will keep you posted though. If I don't, I'll just come back and do like a little outro and say goodbye to you guys, but we'll see if I feel like a nighttime tea. I really haven't lately because again, like same thing as before. I've just been so tired because I'm so busy now. So I'm just like too tired to even like drink through a cup of tea at night. I fall asleep when we watch Harry Potter like every night. I feel like Harry Potter is one of the things that like got us through the quarantine and got us through this past year. Like we've been just watching the series over and over and over and I always fall asleep, so we'll watch like half of the movie one day and then the next half the next. But my friend was telling me last time I saw my friend Chelsea, we were kind of talking about like the things that like got you through the pandemic, and she saw online somebody did this thing called Sunset Pickle, where every day during quarantine they would go outside and watch the sunset and eat a pickle. And just like the little things like that, like for us it's like Harry Potter. And then anytime Gerald has had a long weekend, we set out our air mattress and like get really cozy in the living room and put our like pillows and blankets and watch Harry Potter on our air mattress. That's kind of been like our highlight through the quarantine. So if you're still watching and you've made it this far through the video, let me know what your like thing was. Like what has been your like thing that's really pulled you through? Like what's a little thing that you did to like add some joy into your days during all this, because it has been rough. So for me, Harry Potter. Of course tea as well, but Harry Potter. All right, I'll come say bye to you guys if I don't have another cup of tea, but if I do, I will see you then.